Lupe!
What?
You really freaking peaked. Holy shit.
Yeah, and
Was I ever dancing with an android named Lupe?
no,
I'll adjust my gain.
but also hello everyone. Thank you for
Who
the
are
hype
you?
train. We appreciate you. Hello, hello.
Do you
Choo-choo.
appreciate me?
Yes.
Yeah, I got validation.
Yep, validated. Stamp of
Whoop.
approval.
Just on my,
Woo-hoo.
just on my
I
forehead.
need. Can somebody like do something where it gets us at least 7% more? Because 69% would be great.
I don't even know how that's like quantified, to be honest. So I would
It takes a little bit more than just a few bits, but you know.
Oh god. Hold on 1 second. Discord like broke for me.
Mm.
All right. Well, while you're figuring that out, welcome to Mistwalkers. It is session 78. Jesus Christ. Maybe you will eventually get to level 10. Possibly.
Nah.
Eh.
Level 10's overrated.
Eh.
20. Like
Eh.
just power level.
Just run through all the domains, kill everything. We're not on XP.
But not the gods legacy of fire people. We can't do that. They probably kick our ass.
Probably, yeah. They are a higher
It's also
level than you.
locked. We
Yeah,
can't
it
get
is
in there
locked.
right now.
Oh god, the fixiest characters too. Like
The only one out of
There-
that party that I am genuinely afraid of is Reggie.
You should be.
Reggie is actually
Anyway.
Keli's son.
I am
Our
afraid of- I
sponsor
am
for
terribly
tonight
afraid of Bob.
is Canadian
fun?
Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVECTER, all one word, at checkout to get 15% off of your order. And Maggie's Dice Pick of the Week this week is...
Pyrotechnics. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Fire is cool, but don't start fires. That's a disclaimer. It's like white
Ooh.
base, and then it's like marble to have like orange and magenta, and it has gold lettering. And I haven't seen many dice that like have that color scheme, so I think it's really cool.
I enjoy it. I don't think I would call it pyrotechnics, though.
What would you call it?
I got myself all mixed up. I would
Oh.
call it, like, there's that ice
Prestidigitation?
cream that you can get that's like the pink, the white, and the orange.
I've never seen that.
Cotton candy?
No, it's an ice cream, not cotton candy.
I've never seen it.
Neapolitan?
No, that's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
I don't freaking know.
I would-
Sherbet?
I don't
Isn't it
know.
a
You think I
sherbet?
would know this? I worked at Baskin Robbins for a year, but honestly, I cannot remember what it's fucking called.
To the
Oh.
Google
Ice cream.
machine.
What's that?
To the Google machine.
To the Google machine. Somebody Google it for me.
I am doing that right now.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sly.
I
Sly
would
is our
call
hacker.
the dice George,
George?
or like Frank, maybe.
Burning sensation.
Who said that? That's
Nice.
amazing.
Jeremy.
Mhm.
So we are in the last week and a bit, well, 2 weeks of Spooktober, and our Spooktober gaming marathon. We have a game every day this week. So if you need a TTRPG fix, please come and watch. And if you've got a couple bucks, it would be great if you could throw it at Extra Life using the link that was just posted in our Twitch chat or below the Twitch video. There is a little like module thingy that you can use, and it'd be great if you could just throw them a couple bucks. You can't throw the team a couple bucks. You just have to go into the team, pick one of the fundraisers, and then do that.
Pick your
Rainbow-
favorite.
Rainbow Sherbet. Thank you. I knew it was a sherbet, but I could not remember
I love
what it
sherbet.
was called. That it is called Rainbow
I'm
makes sense.
That's
really
during
mad
Pride
at
Month.
you for bringing that up because now I really want Baskin Robbins.
I used to work there. I got ice cream every day.
Sponsor us, Baskin Robbins.
That's why I'm fat. I was fat before, but now I'm fatter. Okay, so what do we have for streaming this week? We have tomorrow night at 8:30, table number 9. That is a 10 candles game with storyteller Ryan from Canadian Dice. Hashtag no survivors. if you like happy endings, you probably won't get one with this game. So be prepared. If that's not your bag, that's okay. It's a really good game. The role-playing is excellent. Ryan is a wonderful storyteller that helps guide this story. We played last year for our 12 Days of Tabletop. It's up on our YouTube if you want to give it a watch.
You will cry. I sobbed like a baby. I had to turn it
Bruh.
on. I was sobbing. Like, full on
Jer's
ugly.
voicemail at the end of it fucking killed me.
Like,
I
what
was
I mean,
dead.
like, snot everywhere.
Yeah.
You want to cry? You need some catharsis? Show up tomorrow.
Yep. Wednesday, we actually have 2 games playing, one here and one on Goodman Games Official. This Wednesday here at 8:30, we have Retirement at the Opera. It is a Brindlewood Bay game, which is basically Murder, She Wrote meets Call of Cthulhu. Very cool. I really wanted to play in this, but unfortunately we had MCC, which is the other thing happening at 9 o'clock over on Goodman Games Official. Artemis and I and Jeremy are over there for that, and Cedar. Cedar is in that game as well. And that's a Mutant Crawl classic if you're into that rather than old ladies solving horror, eldritch
But
murders and stuff.
That one, and I'm really cool.
That's true. Maggie is in Brindlewood Bay.
That's like a positive for like that game. I'm really
For
cool.
sure. It's going to be really good.
I hope that I don't
Thursday.
miss out.
We've got A Song of Crystal and Shadow at 8:30. Friday, 8:30. Pixies 5. Saturday morning, Together Among the Stars. Keisha from Potions and Potpourri is finally able to guest on that. We also have Backpacker's Guide at 7 that night. We did a makeup chat last week, and we're doing another one this week. So we're back on the right rotation. As always, you can get your merch at our merch shop. Get our podcasts wherever you cast your pods. There are 2 designs up on our merch store that will go to Extra Life. The You're Not You When You're Blooded, or Bloody, whatever. And Pumpkin Spice Basic Witch. So, give it a look-see if you like. That'd be great. It just goes to Extra Life if you buy either one of those. Anyway, where we left off at session 77. You had gone to Argynvost Holt to speak with the Lord of the Manor, Argynvost himself. You've discovered that the original Lord of the Manor is not the one currently residing there, but instead it is his son. Or child, I should say. Gender is a construct. And he agreed, after some queries and investigation, to assist you in rescuing Darkon from its fate. Leaving the area was not a smooth process. Heli and Athelstan got into it. Athelstan stormed off. Heli sulked. There were some bad feelings all around.
Atlas excused himself.
Atlas excused himself because he was feeling a little overwhelmed, which is understandable.
He has a lot of feelings.
He has feelings, and big feelings are hard to manage. Outside, handling his own big feelings, Athelstan managed to swing himself back into balance between the green and the black, casting plant growth and making the entire area around him overgrown with vines and daisies, all on his own, just to prove Keli that he wasn't prove to Keli that he wasn't the disappointment that she had called him. Because, that's how you get stubborn people to do what you want. Heading back towards Vallaki is where you find yourselves now. Sly and Gordon. Sly wasn't feeling well after eating most of her candy, so they had stayed over in Vallaki. You swing by and gather them for the rest of your trek towards wherever the roads of Barovia take you?
Good news, guys.
And,
I'm almost
and
done.
this is why you don't eat all your candy in one sitting.
I'm almost done.
So currently you find yourself in the Blue Water Inn, just collecting Sly, who is still stuffing candy into their face, and Gordon, who is patiently tending her. What do you wish to do? Don't everybody jump at once.
These
Wait,
milk
where are
duds-
we?
Sorry.
No, you go.
We're back in Vallaki.
Vallaki.
Currently in Vallaki,
These milk
gathering
duds
Sly
are,
and
like,
Gordon.
very solid, so I'm struggling to like actually eat them.
Oh yeah.
So talking is hard.
You want a second?
Come, Atlas. Let's go to Blinsky's.
Yeah, I actually have something for. Did I give it to Keli? I don't think I did
No.
yet. Hey Keli, I bought you a present at Blinsky's, the place that Athelstan and I are going to.
Oh, thank you, Atlas.
From my bag, I pull out a doll and then an accompanying little bag filled with doll heads.
Yeah.
So you look at
It's-
this horrific looking doll and the heads that are attached to it, and it's literally like an emotion doll. You can put whatever head onto it you want. The weirdest one, though, is there's one that looks like a shrunken head. Its mouth is all stitched, its eyes are stitched, and it looks very like wrinkly.
Thank you, Atlas. That was very kind.
Yeah, sometimes you have a lot of feelings, or sometimes you need to communicate with somebody. With Atlas kind of side eyes Athelstan. A lot of feelings.
That's true. I do have a lot of feelings.
Yeah. Let's go, Athelstan.
Sure.
If it's not fun,
It's not Blinsky.
on the way to the shop, Atlas is humming Wolf-Headed Wily.
Athelstan will hum with him,
What's this fucking music? I'm
coming
scared.
from Affy's screen.
I'm scared. Oh, fuck no.
Cedar, I really hate you for teaching her how to use that thing.
I didn't understand the last thing she said, but I don't appreciate
Do you
it.
remember me?
Oh. I'm assuming only Keli can hear that. Yeah, I thought so.
Also, out of character moves, nobody has told Atlas this is happening. He did hear the doll previously, but he does not know it's haunting Keli.
We don't know either.
Okay, nobody
Keli
knows.
hasn't told anybody.
Breeze knows.
What-
Oh, that's true.
what is
Keli told Breeze.
What's Breeze's reaction to seeing this doll? Because Breeze
Yeah.
knows both secrets.
Just like,
You could see Keli has just like frozen, holding it, hearing this. I'm assuming that's in her head, yeah?
Upon seeing the doll, Breeze is sort of looking at it like, oh no, another doll.
adjust your antenna. I don't think you're coming through very well.
Sorry, I'm looking at my spells real quick.
While you're doing that, we will go
Just remove
with,
curse.
Athelstan and Atlas towards the to Blinsky's. Make a perception check for me.
All of us?
The people going to Blinsky's.
You said perception, right? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Could you please vocalize what I got?
I rolled a 1 fumble.
Can I vocalize what you got?
Yeah, because I can't see because I'm in bed being.
Oh,
in
I
the
thought you
bed
might have
bug.
dice there with you.
You got a fucking natural 20.
Yeah, Artemis.
I think.
Yeah, you did.
It's not.
Can't
it's
roll
not-
like that for myself, but I can roll like that for you, apparently.
You know why they call them Artemis? Because they never miss, except for when they do, but mostly not.
It's
Except for
quite the
when
spread.
they're-
Athelstan got a 1, and Atlas got 20.
He's in his
so,
head. He's in his head.
yeah. Atlas, you know that Razira is tailing you.
Mhm.
I think he's just like. He's not reaching out, but he's acknowledging he's acknowledging every piece of himself and
Okay.
trying to keep himself in balance.
All right, sounds good.
And he hasn't talked to Keli since they left Argynvostholt.
Okay. Sly is also coming with you, per Sly in chat. So Sly is with you as well.
Gordon?
Gordon's gonna stay behind.
Because he would be a ball in a Blinsky shop.
Yep,
Mm.
exactly.
That or he just saw Keli's face right before he was about to walk out the door. It's like,
He's like-
Razira, do you want to walk with us instead of behind us?
So both Sly and Athelstan, you did not see Razira until Atlas pointed her out.
what did I roll anyway for that?
21.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's stealthy.
Do you want to walk with us? You can walk with us.
She wasn't really trying to sneak. It's just every time she follows somebody, Afi has me roll stealth. So
'Cause you're a cat.
Don't you,
you-
roll stealth.
Yeah, are you walking on all fours?
yeah, usually.
Ooh. Doot.
All right, so you make it to Blinsky's shop, and it looks much the same like it was the last time you came by. There's toys in the window that have questionable fun things to them. You can see the carousel that looks like wolves chasing children as opposed to horses.
Chasing nothing.
There's like a smiling jester on puppet strings. You can see another set of the nesting dolls and another. It's hard to see what it is, but there's like a box of them, and as you look closer, they look like teeth, but they have fangs.
I fucking love teeth.
Like loose teeth or like the teeth that you wear?
You wouldn't wear these because they
Ah.
look like they're made of wood, and they have some sort of crank on the side.
Oh, they're chitters. Gotcha. Hopefully. Maybe. They'll sprout wings.
I go to dap. What's the monkey's name?
Piccolo!
Piccolo.
I dap Piccolo up. Does he consent to my dap?
Sure.
And then I cast Speak with Animals.
I want to know before the casting, when we walked in, I want to know what Piccolo immediately said, please.
Before Atlas casts Speak with Animals, you hear, "Hey, it's my dressmaker."
Mhm.
Dressmaker.
I made it.
You can see he's wearing this sort of like his knee length leather kilt.
Fashionable.
Do you want one?
Isn't it? Your boy Atlas did a real good job.
He
Do
often
you want me
does.
to make you one, Athelstan? I can do it.
Sure.
Awesome. I'll do that during downtime.
Excellent.
Anyways, We came by to see you guys because we're back in town. And I forgot to ask you last time about the top shelf. What's that?
Oh, the top shelf. Yeah, that's where, my guy here puts all the real good toys.
Does Blinsky recognize Athelstan?
Let me make an awareness check.
And I'm not sure if did he have Piccolo back last time he was here?
Yeah.
Huh. Probably doesn't recognize him either. There's not many purple
Blinsky's
kids.
sort of like squinting at you because you're familiar, but he can't place you.
He's also like 6'8" now, so.
Yeah. Hey, only flaps.
Excuse me? Oh.
You can check.
Oh, he flaps!
Flaps. I like that word.
Yeah.
They stopped by to give you nacho cheese luck.
Yum. Leck. And
So, Mr. Blinsky, what do you have on the top shelf? I was just talking to Piccolo.
Well, you see, we have several items that are up there. There is, well, he kind of gives you both an eye. I don't know if you would be interested, to be honest.
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know until you tell me. Unless I can guess if I would be interested or not.
Well, we have, very special dolls. Ones with heads. Full heads.
I just gave my friend a doll. Maybe she'd like another.
Athelstan is
entirely
perusing the
possible.
shelves. Making things like do their assigned movements and things like that. Like he sets the carousel to spinning and whatnot. And
Okay.
Zero is just looking around.
Sure. There's quite a few, like, just regular balls, like rubber balls. If that
Pick one.
interests you.
I pick one up and I look at Razira.
Let's see if he's even paying attention.
Yeah.
I bullet.
You're paying attention, but you're feline by nature, so you can choose if you want to chase the ball or not.
It's just
What kind of-
continuously bouncing around. Because that's apparently what it does now. And it makes that sound effect. Meow.
What are you doing, Duality?
Let's see. So you bounced it towards your zero?
Over, yeah.
Let's see if she caught it.
Yeah. With ease. So Blinsky's still looking at you, Atlas. He's like, well, I've got a couple of puzzle boxes with special prize inside. There are the dolls that I mentioned.
Puzzles.
Yes, puzzles.
You made me a puzzle once.
Thought so, but I'm having trouble placing you, friend.
That's alright.
It is
Athelstan.
Athelstan. Yes, the little purple boy.
Yes.
Yes, I
Not
remember.
very little anymore.
No, not at all. You're very tall.
Still purple.
Yes, still purple.
Still purple. And that is okay.
I
It's
have all
okay
my
to be
teeth
different.
now.
That's good. I remember you did. Oh, God. Those are some big teeth you have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good to see you, Blinsky.
It is good to see you too. Thank you for coming back, even though you're adult now.
I never got to finish the puzzle.
Why not?
Sibling disagreement.
That does happen.
Yes.
Which one, may I ask?
Ranlar.
Oh, that's understandable that happened then. He seems like a not nice guy.
No.
I could get you something Athelstan from here.
I think I might get something myself.
I'm gonna get Kili the doll.
Well, which one would you like? We've got several. There is these wooden dolls, and he like gestures. Piccolo like hops up onto the top shelf using like the other shelves as rungs, basically, and he begins holding out dolls that Linsky names. The first one is a wooden doll. It looks like you know those posable wooden ones with no faces.
Yeah.
That's basically what they look like, but the clothes are different. The first one looks to be a bride, and then a groom follows. There is one that looks like a facsimile, a skinny facsimile of Blinsky. There's another that looks like an older woman. She's got like graying curly hair, and her gown is very, very luxe. Like it's velvet and beaded. It's beautiful.
I would like to make Arcana checks on these dolls while you're describing them. I'm sorry.
Sure, go for it.
I'll drop a general one. 19. Go ahead. Sorry.
They appear to be mundane in nature.
Fairly non-macabre for his usual shtick. Sorry. That's Cedar talking.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's got a couple of those. There's another like one in jester clothes, like the marionette in the front window. There's one that looks to be like mid-werewolf transformation. It has like half claws and like fangs that have been carved into the wood face, but the other half is just like humanoid. Yeah. That's really what's on the top shelf. They're on the top shelf because they're so delicate. They're more collector's item than toy.
Find anything interesting, Sly?
Are you okay? There you go.
Push to talk. That's
gonna be interesting.
problem. I don't know. Do I find anything interesting?
From your vantage point behind Blinsky, you see what looks to be a wooden coffin, like very typical, like the sort of, and then in. It has like a crank on the side and like the cross on the front, and it's painted black. But it looks to be like a toy.
The coffin.
Oh, yes, these are. I've had these in the shop for a while after Strahd was killed. And he like puts it down and puts it on the thing. It's about like 8 to 10 inches long. And he twists it so it faces you and begins to turn the crank. And you begin to hear pop goes the weasel, but it's a very like eerie and dissonant. And then when it gets to the end, the coffin pops open, and this vampire comes up like, yes, see, very funny, and he like resets it.
I like fall off the bestie harness.
You're okay, Razira.
Interesting.
I'm like on the floor. I like hide behind Razira.
Interesting.
That's a very hard trick to pull off.
I'm like
It's Sly,
flat on the
though.
ground.
Sly just rolls a 37 to hide.
Hiding behind a 2.5 foot.
If anybody could do it, it's Sly.
I fell on the floor, and now I'm like flat on the ground, hiding behind her.
Razira. I'd like a
I
puzzle.
like reach into my pocket and like pull out like candy. I'm like, here you go. Just like from the floor. Here you go.
All right. Yes, we can get you puzzle. Would you like 6-sided, 10-sided, 12-sided, 20-sided? How difficult do you want?
I want it to
As a-
work. I want it to be something that I can work for.
20-sided.
Pulls out a
then.
rent. I was gonna say pulls out a random 57 sided. Doesn't even make sense mathematically.
That would be made by Goodman Games. I love their funky dice.
They have got
For
some
MCC.
funky dice. We can get you 20-sided. It does take quite a bit to get it open, and it isn't just as simple as moving pieces around. Sometimes you have to really get in there.
I'll take any articulate practice that I can get.
Oh, very well.
He just takes his telekinetic glove and just lifts it off.
Yes. Are you sure you want to start so difficult? Maybe you want to progress?
Sure. Let's do a series then.
Okay, so 6, 10, 16, and 20?
Sure.
Very well. I give you for 2 gold.
Done.
Don't forget they have little prize inside, because if no prize, it's no fun.
Is no
and no
fun.
fun, no Blinsky.
Is no Blinsky.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
All I'm imagining is Razia grabbing the 6-sided and starting to mess with it and having no clue how to do anything.
Just like
Yeah, be careful. It can be opened by brute force, but that's no fun. And it's no fun, it's no Blinsky.
It's true. I know that they can be opened by force, trust me. I take them and put them in my bag.
Okay, I will add those on break.
You mean
for
our bag?
Our bag. Excuse me. My
Actually-
July's
apologies.
second bag.
Yep.
It's actually our bag because I have fertilizer in there.
Mhm. You do. And pots. Is there anything that does interest you? Anyone else?
Do you think Kioi would like which doll the best?
I don't know. Keli hasn't exactly had great experiences with dolls in the past.
I think
As far as I know. There was
Yeah.
that one in Keening.
Yeah, but I don't think Eli's like afraid of them though, right? Also,
Um,
these are fun because these are Blinsky.
That is true.
It's fun. It's Blinsky.
You'll have to excuse me. I can't really say as to what would make Keli happy right now.
Meanwhile, we have a cut to with a freaking inn where Keli is in a corner and the doll is floating around with the heads floating around it.
Wee.
Why would you even put that out there? Like, why would you do that?
Because that just seemed like the perfect time after
I
that.
can't
what
get the
Atlas
right
just
spell
said.
until tomorrow, so...
It's like the twinkle birds when you get knocked around in a cartoon, but it's the
Yeah.
heads. Sly, I suppose you didn't want the straw in a coffin.
I'm not scared of it.
You don't. I am very sure that you are not scared of it, and that is okay. Razira, do you want some sort of a ball of string or something?
I want the thing. I'm not
You
scared
want-
of it.
You want the coffin?
Yeah. Yes. Please.
I am inciting that, by the way.
Okay, make a perception or deception check in the tower, Sly.
It is fun. It is Blinsky.
He's no fun. He's no Blinsky.
She's hard to read.
Meanwhile, I just rolled a 6 on a pasta check.
Yeah, you're not even paying attention. You're playing with the ball.
The ball.
Listen, if anything jumped out at you suddenly and you weren't expecting it, you might be slightly startled.
Exactly.
After the
If that
last
happened with
thing that
zero
jumped out
on
of
a
the
skip
bag at
on a-
me.
If that happened to Razira right now, with that 6 on a pasta check, she'd be hanging upside down from the rafters.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. We'll take the ball in the coffin and whichever doll that Atlas deems worthy. Atlas, have you gotten anything for yourself, at least? I know that much like my childhood, I am assuming that you weren't necessarily afforded such
No.
things?
Not really. Sometimes I would make dolls out of the pamphlets that I had to hand out when I was on pamphlet duty, but I was not good at pamphlet duty, so I got taken off of it.
Pamphlets are boring anyway.
These ones are pretty cool. I actually have one with me. And I take out the pamphlet.
I
So-
look at the pamphlet.
Okay. It's very brightly colored. You can tell it's definitely seen better days because it has been in a bag or a pocket for some time. It's made from waxed parchment, and underneath the wax you can see what looks to be like a little map of the circus or the carnival.
You are here.
Basically.
Is there just like somebody just like their job is to just make pamphlets 24/7? Because they're all handmade, I assume.
Your graphic
Yep.
designer had some choices.
Graphic
There's-
design is their passion.
Make an investigation check.
We 13.
Okay. In the bottom right corner, you see an arrow, and written in the arrow is "You are here." It's pointing to like the very, very corner though. So you think it's because you're off the map, it's not
Oh no.
functioning.
Oh. Interesting.
Wait, it's like a compass.
It knows which direction the person who is holding the pamphlet is in relation to the carnival.
Graphic design.
We'll have to check this later because that'll actually be quite interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how the other carnival's doing with my old carnival master Flash Defixius.
All our frogs are dead!
They keep disappearing and coming back dead.
They
Sly.
don't die.
They killed the entire freaking security team. Well, almost the entire security team. Because nobody bothered to ask questions.
No, well, you said immediately roll initiative.
You put us
so
in
I think-
initiative!
I know. We've had this argument. It's fine.
I
Wait,
paid
Anyway.
the gold for the ball in the coffin
wait.
and the doll. What?
The frogs I summoned die?
No. No, this is something completely different, BB.
No,
Well,
we
the
killed a
frog
bunch
thing
of.
you-
The Fixius crew killed a bunch of frogs that were attacking them.
that were
Recent.
sentient and sapient and had families
I'll
and
be right back.
lives.
And they were security for the carnival.
I pay for the stuff.
Okay, so the ball, the vampire coffin,
And one of the dolls.
And one of the
Die.
dolls.
I recommend not.
Uh-oh. Cedar, you froze. You recommend what?
I recommend not picking the one that looks like a bride or a groom.
I'm gonna choose a wooden one because wood is like I'm
They're
a
all wood.
druid. Oh, I'm gonna choose the one that is
Hey.
what options are there again? I forgot.
There's a bride, a groom, a jester, a one that looks like halfway between a werewolf transformation. There is like an older lady in a very beautiful velvet gown.
Wasn't there like a blank one?
Yeah, there's a couple blank ones that have like no clothes or whatever on them.
I'll get the old lady in the blank one because Keli is a lesbian and they like ladies.
Oh dear.
So
Very
nothing to do with
true.
The actual character.
I pay for it. Any
Okay.
fun music? You have any fun musical instruments around the
3 gold for all that.
cute little piccolos aside from piccolo?
No, you would have to check out Brother's shop in Bavoria.
Okay.
Wait, you have a brother?
Ah,
Are they also a Blinsky then? What do we call them?
they are also Blinsky.
Is not in tune is Noblinsky.
Correct. How'd you know?
I've been there.
Ah, I would do it.
I used to play music.
Well, we'll get you all sorted out with these puzzles, and then you'll be back to music in no time.
Lovely.
Do you have any other siblings who have cool shops?
No, just me and my brother.
What about you, Piccolo? Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got a whole family. I used to.
Oh.
Looks
I'm-
And he
off
just
into the
kind of,
middle
like-
distance.
Looks off into nothingness for a minute.
He needs to be a playable simian character.
Yeah, just gonna.
I call Piccolo.
Athelstan just goes completely into the black, and then you have to pick up Piccolo.
Don't put that out there. There are consequences whether I'm completely in the black or completely in the green, okay?
Right?
Well,
And then they end up going, the number one action used in combat, dodge.
So you leave Blitzky's?
Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
heading back to the Blue Water to collect the rest of your party. Meanwhile, at the Blue Water,
I'm sure that's going fine.
everything is fine. Gordon looks to you, Keli, with concern written on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you alright? What's the problem?
Choices that were made are coming back to haunt me.
I'm not haunting you. I'm part of you. Don't ignore me. I don't like being ignored.
Just kind of look at Breeze,
Is it
slightly panicked.
that? Is it that doll? I don't remember its name, but
Mm-hmm. I don't know that we ever learned its name.
We didn't.
I just found the page where we picked it up, and I'm not seeing a name.
Pay attention to me.
You'd think it would have been bugging Alric instead of Keli because Alric doused it in holy water.
Keely's the one that touched it.
Yeah.
Screaming, crying.
Fucking dying.
Ugh.
When was
There's
the last time you
something-
heard it?
When we were walking to Valishan, could hear it in the mist.
What you say?
There was a lot of stuff that wasn't real in Valishan.
No, this was before we got to Valishan. It was when we were out in the mist.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that it really ever went away, obviously.
I didn't. I've been here the whole time.
Okay, Sam. No, this is coming from Keli. Keli's brain.
Oh, everybody's like, this is horrifying. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. And it's in
the
Keli's head.
discordant. Yeah, the discordant music is kind of boring.
Is
and not
Keli
boring.
hearing the music too, or
It's,
just the
it's
doll?
annoying.
Lovely.
It's annoying. That would be annoying to hear 24/7. I'll say that.
I'm gonna pull out just like a cloth sack for now, just small like pouch thing. Just put it in here for now. See if just lack of touch.
Put the
Try it off.
doll in there.
I take it out, take it in, take it out. Ding 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 ding.
It once you lose connection to it, it stops. But you still hear that sort of tinking of the music box in the back of your mind. You're not sure if it's actually there or if it's just your mind playing tricks on you.
One of our longest existing curses.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that needs to be dealt with. That's fun.
I don't want to destroy something that friend gave you, but I'm thinking of lighting it on fire.
I don't think it's the doll. I think it's something in my head.
I think it's something to do with dolls in general.
Well, there's something I can try, just not till the morning.
Eli, got you some more presents.
Oh boy.
Kicks in the front door.
Look, I hold up
Ethel
the
stands
2 dolls.
outside, like tossing the ball for Razira.
It's like you throw it and like you don't even see Razira leave and she's just back with it.
It's like zoom, 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 zoom. He had to explain to her a couple of times, if you bring it back, then I can throw it again.
Make a pasta check for me.
No take, only throw.
No take, only throw.
You sort of get it, but you don't really want to give up the ball.
The very few times, like he just throws it maybe once, and I guess he's just watching her tumble around with it.
Mm-hmm.
He never had a pet growing up, so.
It's like when Pasta, the little mouse thing that Alyssa sent for her that's got the catnip in it, like I'll throw it for her and she'll go to get it and then just get instantly high and kicks it around the kitchen after that.
Yeah. Someone sent Sam like a little, like one of those feather toys, but it's a zebra head with like a series of feathers coming out of it, like a shuttlecock, but with a zebra head.
Mm-hmm.
Cock.
And yeah, and Shai just
Of course,
found it.
that's what you heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is me. So Atlas returns, and I presume you present Keli with this old lady doll and the naked doll.
Yeah, this one is a lady, because I know that that's like your thing, and then the other one is for you to dress up.
Thank you, Atlas.
Make a perception
Breeze is-
check,
Breeze
Eli.
is going to intercept these.
Oh, are
Like-
you?
As Keli or as Atlas?
As well, if Breeze is intercepting the dolls, then Breeze can make it.
Perception?
Perception.
Oh, Breeze, did you want one?
No, do you remember right before I disappeared?
Yeah, I remember there was a big octopus who apparently still lives in the sea, where the banshee is. I don't like it.
Yes, and do you remember the house? The time
Yeah.
traveling house?
Yeah. I didn't like it.
Do you remember the doll that was in the house?
Yeah, I do, but like, Athelstan actually brought that up. But, Keli, you aren't afraid of dolls, right?
Not afraid of them. Just not a fan.
Oh, Breeze, do you want the dolls? Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you liked dolls.
I
Do you
don't.
also like ladies? Because there's a lady doll.
Sure.
Atlas is very supportive of the LGBT community, but he does not know a lot about sexuality or romantic orientation in general.
Okay. Y'all, you just need to like say out loud what you're doing instead of whispering it to me, because
just
two
wanted to-
people whispered me at the same time.
Because
Oh,
I
boy.
just wanted to see your face. To see if it was something I could do.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Athelstan will polymorph into whatever the hell Razira is and play with her.
Aww.
So you polymorph into a purple white tiger.
Yeah, I'm imagining it's like so dark, so like purple that almost black, but like purple, like it like a shiny beetle or something. And definitely has maybe like a has big green eyes and maybe one like big green eye right here
Mm-hmm.
on the forehead, you know, like the three-eyed cat.
Yep.
Maybe two tails or something, or a couple of extra limbs. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you kind of got a Displacer Beast vibe to you.
Yep, got a couple extra tails and 6 legs.
Yeah.
I'm riding on the back of the tiger, obviously.
I'm Razira sized right now.
Razira's 2 feet tall.
You have crushed
Yes.
it.
I am certainly not riding on the back of the tiger.
I wasn't sure if you were still outside or not, but I imagine Athelstan watched Razira fail to bring back the ball, and he just thought,
Okay,
this
so
is outside. So
yes, outside, Eli, Atlas, Athelstan, and Razira are, and Breeze, who has intercepted the 2 dolls, and you've explained to Atlas now the not disgust or just like ick from dolls to Atlas. And definitely probably did not maybe hurt his feelings.
It didn't hurt his feelings.
Okay, that's good.
I was trying very hard not to.
It didn't hurt his feelings. Don't worry. He
Posture
says, I'm
check.
sorry I didn't know.
And drink.
It's okay, Atlas.
So, like, did the doll, like, affect you a lot or something?
Yes.
You don't have to talk about it if it makes you sad. But I'm just concerned now.
Doesn't make me sad. I just still hear it sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Still crawling around in my brain somewhere.
I don't think dolls normally do that.
No, they don't.
Is it contagious?
I hope not.
Do you need help?
I'm gonna try something in the morning.
Do you want to try something sooner? I mean, maybe we could ask Dez. I look at Dez. He knows magic.
Hey,
You
what?
make pasta
What?
checks too now?
No, I don't know what you need. Fuckers.
Like, do you have Stop Doll as a spell?
Why would I have stuffed doll as spell? That makes no sense.
I don't know. I'm not a wizard. I deal with nature, and dolls aren't in nature, really.
It's okay. There's something I can try in the morning.
What is it?
Sort of a way to take curses away.
Oh. You think you're cursed?
I can hear a doll in my head that we lit on fire months ago, yes.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was something else.
I don't know what else it would be, other than maybe I'm just losing my marbles a little bit, but...
Do you want a hug?
From you, Atlas,
What?
always.
I hug
What
you.
are marbles?
I'm just like, "Ugh, hi, Razira."
In
It's
the
their
literal sense or
brain.
the figurative sense?
They mean it in a metaphorical way.
You're a cat.
Yes,
Why are you a cat?
because I can.
That's fair.
And I have the ball, and I look at Razira, and I wing it, and I wing it back outside.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, great. 2 cats.
I could be a cat too.
I could be a cat too.
We could all be cats.
So you
We all
spend
turn
the
into cats.
evening
Turning into
being
cats.
cats, I guess.
What kind of cat does Breeze become? I'll come back to you. What kind of cat does Atlas become?
Like what's it called? Like a juggalo cat? No, that's not it. What are the
A jellicle cat?
Jellicle cat?
Yeah,
A juggalo cat.
you don't know.
Does it carry a hatchet
But always with the unicorn horn.
and a bottle of Fago?
I meant the jellicle cat. Sorry.
Afi, I know the name for tonight's episode. Cats, the musical.
Or herding cats?
Herding cats. All right. So you spend the night. You can all take a long rest. If you have stress effect, you can try to get rid of it. So that is Razira and Atlas.
Did I have to roll something for hearing that doll?
Wisdom save.
I can't get rid of this stress effect. I'm gonna use an inspiration on that. Oh, finally.
Okay, yeah, you're good with the wisdom check. Keli, you're okay. Just a little edgy, but not actually stressed out.
Okay.
I think.
You roll for Atlas too.
I think Athelstan will meditate, I guess, before bed, or ruminate. I think ruminate is a better word for it.
Okay.
Not necessarily meditate. And then he'll do that when he wakes up in the morning too. He'll probably lean closer to like a 7-hour. Or no, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Atlas, you shake your stress effect as well, so you're good there. Athelstan, no dreams tonight.
Yeah.
No cloying black ink comes to you from the waters. You just sleep. As far as you know.
Obviously, whatever's calling him is a fish because he turned into a cat and chased it off.
Oh no, is he encountering the thing that Elise is encountering?
What?
In Lake Zarovich?
No, the other thing. The chained
Chained
guy.
Oblivion? No.
Okay, I was just making sure that they weren't just like they don't have to tag team them and just like high five each other. Eiffel Tower over it.
Athelstan doesn't high
Would
five random
be
people.
terrible.
He doesn't. Really
Elise would
high-five
not
too
put their
much.
hand down until you did.
Athelstan doesn't really like to high five immediately because sometimes it hurts.
Okay, so you head out of Vallaki.
We do. We agree, so we do
First
it.
thing I do is I cast Remove Curse in the morning.
Okay. At what level?
Hold on a second here. I'm still looking at my freaking
All the
spells.
levels.
Liz, Cedar wants to know. Or Cedar,
Otherwise.
Liz wants
Yeah.
to know if you want tea.
Have a cup of tea. Can be some of those biscuits, please, too. Thank you.
Sam want biscuit.
That is really fucking funny that she put that in the chat.
I think that Atlas needs his majigs, his cosmic omen. Thank you,
yes.
Atlas.
I'll roll that for you.
My brain is slowly dying.
You've got evens, so wheels.
Can
Fifth
I?
level.
Sorry, what level? 5th level? And what do you cast it on?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, you look like such a little sad zipper face.
Uh, hmm. That's a good question.
I thought so, because you have to touch it.
Yeah.
Touch your titty.
I don't think it's in there.
I mean, the only thing she touched it with was her hands.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can always cast it again the next day.
yeah, I guess myself.
You cast it on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You cast it on yourself.
Moose.
You don't feel any different? Athelstan.
Can I ruminate? Can I spend my rumination time over the puzzle as well? Like, can I work on the puzzle while contemplating, while like, being in, while acknowledging the green and the black?
Sure. You're just on like the 6-sided?
I'll start with the 6-sided. Yeah.
Okay, so you need to make a dex check.
Okay.
To see if you can manipulate your fingers or sleight of hand, if you prefer. And an intelligence check to see if you can start making way on solving it.
9 on the dex. And a 15 on the intelligence.
So you can see like the first couple steps in how to solve this puzzle, but you cannot get your fingers to do it.
Fuck!
Eli?
He doesn't actually shout fuck, he just whisper shouts.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before you leave Vallaki? What is it? You're muted.
Casting detect magic on so that I can like examine my items.
Okay. Which items? All of them?
Well, it lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go through everything that I'm
Just,
wearing.
like, dumps out everything.
Alright, let me check your inventory here.
He like dumps.
Surely there is nothing non-magical here. Okay, so starting at the top, Badge of Captain Rirka has. Get my post-it out 1 second.
I eat the post-it before.
No,
I even
I
look at
need
it.
that.
Is it
I-
shaped like a tree star?
No, it has Rocket Raccoon on the back of it.
Rocket. I have leafy post-its now.
Nice. So the Badge of Captain Rirka has an illusion spell on it, or is part illusion magic. Obviously, all your potions have magic that are in relation to that. Your mist talismans have abjuration magic attached to them. Obviously, your cloak, your worn magical items. What else? Your scrolls, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Your lapis lazuli glows with abjuration magic.
Ew.
And all of the dolls have some level of illusion or enchantment magic on them.
Okay.
And it didn't seem to have any magical properties when Athelstan cast a 19 check, did a Arcana check with with a 19 roll. So either he didn't see anything, or it became affected upon you becoming a part of your presence.
Dun dun dun.
What school did you say the lapis lazuli was?
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Wonderful.
Can Athelstan visit Breeze's room before we head out?
Sure.
He knocks on that door there.
Run in.
I proceed. And he just kind of walks in, and he makes a big pout with his lip. And he holds up the six-sided puzzle.
What?
You're a musician.
Yeah.
Do you have any exercises for any tactile exercises?
I mean, really, it was
Not
just,
that!
I mean, I got some
Not like
buttons you can
that.
work on.
I mean, usually it was just playing scales, going through arpeggios, and just going back and forth through notes.
Yeah. Do you ever play any stringed instruments?
I mean, I carry a lute.
Have we ever heard... Has Breeze ever played the lute for us? Or around us? I thought it was always the flute.
Not necessarily around you guys.
Ah.
I thought you had that, the,
Pan flute?
no,
Yeah, I
the,
do have that too. But
But-
that's
No, the,
usually what I use. But
battling musician thing going on with Harkon.
The
yeah,
violin.
that was before they came in.
Yeah. No, it's just I was trying to remember. It's like,
Yeah. Sly and Atlas are witness to that, but
Sorry, no, it's a lyre, not a lute.
Hmm.
But still, same idea.
so you're saying you're a liar?
Yes.
I've never heard you play it. I mean, not that I made any assumptions or anything like that. I collected instruments myself. Did I ever tell you that I played string instruments?
I'm not sure.
I don't think I did. I've played the flute around you before, but... Yeah. I played the violin. I played the cello. There was something tactilely pleasing about playing a stringed instrument, and also about music itself, that it was something that never needed words, that I always appreciated no matter where I stood. And now, he's holding the puzzle in his, he's holding it telekinetically, and he just lets it drop, and this second hand just disappears, and the puzzle just falls. And he grabs it with his right hand. And now I can't do it. And I didn't think about that until now.
You just need practice. And once we clear up a little in here, we can visit the twins.
I don't know why I'm here. I feel like I should say sorry, but I don't know what I did wrong. Aside from the cutting off my hand part, that I know that I know you were kind of pissed about.
I think I'm over that.
Then what's wrong?
Everything.
Talk to me. You don't talk often.
It's... I don't even know how to put it into words. You're in the black or whatever you've been in the last few days, and weren't, I don't know, reachable through, or able to get you out the way that we've been able to pull you back before, and then Kila yells at you, and all of a sudden you grow green shit again.
It's because of what they said. I never wanted, as I'm starting to understand how I work, I guess, how or why I work, how the balance is, how the scale is. I didn't want it to be, or my dealing with it, my understanding of it to be out of spite. Because it doesn't feel right for it to be out of spite. It hurts to handle it with misunderstanding, with fear, with anger, with spite. It feels better when it's acceptance and understanding. Because it's not... it's hard to explain, I guess. It's not something that's a part from me, Breeze. I didn't really understand it at first. Thought it was something that was affecting me. But it is me. As what she said to me, what she told us, it makes sense. It makes sense to me now in more ways than it did before. It's not just like an outside something affecting me. It's something that is me. It's like how I look to you right now and how I look to you right now. And he shows pieces of himself. He tries to not pull himself apart to be the him in the green and him in the black and his shroud and himself as he is normally seen. He tries to, like, extending your wings, or like like opening the compression of an accordion. He extends himself. Still together, but all equally different, but still every single one is him. And I don't know what that looks like. Affy?
So just to clarify, you're all one body, or you've done like a mirror image type thing?
I think it's kind of like how we talked about it that one day, Affy. It's like how we talk about him with his shroud, how it's not like a separate personality, how it just is him. He just looks a little different. He just looks a little different than another part of himself. It's just him. It's all him at the same time. It's why when he's on one side, it starts to feel like his voice is dissonant, how he has all of these voices and they all talk and speak in sync and are heard in sync when he's in balance. But when he's out of balance either way, they're all out of sync. And it's hard to look at him because he's out of sync. It's hard to be near him because he's out of sync. It's hard to hear him.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
You have seen the shroud before, either sort of in the corner of your eye or at a distance in the way that keeps you safe. Because you've had intersections with Asmar shrouds before, and it didn't go well for you, so you're a little standoffish. But looking at Athelstan now, you see just a man with wings that are made from leaves and vines that are holding the bits of blackened leather together. You see a sort of bone mask that covers his forehead and his cheekbones but leaves the holes for the eyes on his face. You can see one fully formed antler and one that's about 6 inches long in its growth. It still has its velvet on it. It's so new. One tail curled up somewhat behind his leg, just resting on the floor where it naturally lands, and the eyes everywhere. But the thing that's different about the eyes is that they look like normal eyes. They're not just orbs of green or black like they usually are. They have pupils and sclera, and they are this familiar green with a black pupil.
It's all me. And I've been ignoring me.
I mean, I know it is. These are all forms we've seen of you, but since then you haven't been yourself.
I'm still learning what myself is. I didn't mean to frighten you or anger you or push you away. I'm trying to, like one would a child, not ignore. Because if a child is ignored, they don't want to be ignored. It hurts too much. I'm trying to learn to flow with it. And if I'm flowing with it if one side needs to be heard more than the other, I try to listen. I'm trying to listen. Right now, I've thrown myself back into balance, and it It hurt. Which is probably why I passed out. In front of Argon Vols. That was embarrassing. But when there was some sort of aura, whether it be necrotic or life, like green, the thorns, I've tried to make sure I kept a physical distance so that way I wouldn't hurt anybody unintentionally. But when Keelai said that, they sounded just like my father. Because he would do that shit all the time. And I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they said that shit. That's incredibly manipulative, but they've never cast a spell on me without asking my permission before. I don't know what I did wrong, Breeze, and I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm sorry for exactly. But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying.
Good. And I can see you're trying. These are new. Can actually see your eyes.
Yeah, it's the one with the whites of the eyes and the pupils. That's weird to me. That's very weird to me.
It's weird to me too. They're usually just green.
Yeah.
Or black.
Yeah. Does it look bad?
I don't like them all black. These look nice.
I'll have to get used to it.
Yes, we should check on Keelai. They were going to try something this morning.
What?
You know the doll?
What doll? The one that
Doll
Atlas
from
gave them?
Keening? The one from Keening?
The one we set
was-
on fire?
Yeah, the one that was in her head. Remember that doll?
Yes, I thought we took care of that.
Yeah, and then Atlas gave her a doll.
Uh-huh.
And then 2 more.
Uh-huh.
And now it's back.
It's like I told them not to fucking touch that thing, and he goes out to their room.
You turn around and Razira is right behind you.
I trip over Azira.
Triple, yeah.
I will make a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
A 16.
Yeah, you're both okay.
And he keeps going. You know, like that stumble.
Breeze does like a cartwheel.
Yeah,
That
just
stumble-
that
that, like-
jump over the
Yep. Like jumping over the baby
jump
gate.
around over the cat.
Yep. The
Yep,
awkward
yep.
little sidestep and the jumble and stuff, and keep walking.
Yep, what's Sly doing? Push to talk.
Eating
Hey, real quick, I need to get some cookies.
Sure, yeah, no
Do
problem.
it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
It's not that I'm
I'm Maffy the DM, and this is the Vactair. If you know, you know.
I swear naturally. But if I have to think about it, I can't. I can't just work the words in. Shit fuck.
Could you just like give them like a bowl of lube and we can just get it to go? I don't know at this point what to say or to do.
A bowl of lube.
They make it in flavors.
I will cast guidance on your penis. There you go. Pat pat.
What if we go find a plant, 2 plants that like you connect with, and then we don't just go pick them, but like you connect with them, you know?
We'll find a shrubbery. Make sure it's nice and not too expensive.
Me.
I like Gloop to be right beside her face.
Move so I'm real close to them,
Ooh,
just in case
like this?
something happens.
What can I do to help you?
If
I feel like I'm on
if
some
you if
psychedelics.
you're a new DM or even maybe an
Don't play
experienced
with
DM,
us.
you're clearly witnessing DM failure here. Clearly. Engage
I try
your
to move
players.
my
Keep
piece,
them
I move the
interested
whole
in
map.
your game.
You have feelings and we're friends. You have feelings and we're friends. You have feelings and you're friends.
Don't you make this a pull door because I'll lose my fucking mind.
If I just try to open the door, does it open?
It opens out.
I mean, I'm sure you would have gotten there eventually, but
Well, I don't know why I learned this spell. So,
Flailing around like one of those inflatable tube guys.
no, oh no!
The wacky flailing arm 2-man.
I don't see you wiggling, motherfuckers. Wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I only wiggle when I want to wiggle.
I'm Jason.
Do you want to wiggle right now?
Well, I imagine duality's wiggling.
You went really deep, man. It's not supposed to be deep tissue.
Your ass was mesmerizing.
You just need to put the tip of the needle in.
Just the tip, just for a second.
I won't be able to sit for a week.
Well, I don't feel comfortable sharing some of the naughty bathroom things I know how to do with a bunch of children. But
why?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Ask your ghost parents.
Oh god, my husband was here for all that. You cast this spell and the sky
Go watch
above
my
begins
face
to
now.
swirl into this butthole.
They like in circles around you, like do 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 do. And he's saying this out loud too. He's making his own music that he's dancing to. Do 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 bigly, bigly. Do 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 do.
I will not soon recover from this. I will not soon recover from this. I have never wanted the death of someone more than right now. Keisha, it was a good fucking game, but I fucking hate Brie. Fucking hate her. I fucking hate her.
No, you don't. You love me.
I do. I do.
When one warforged loves another warforged very much.
I see you, our one true king. We stand Brendan Fraser on this channel. We don't care what time it was. We don't care what his body type is. We stand Brendan Fraser.
Do you hear that, Jeremy? Do you hear that, Jeremy? Go
Brendan, more
fuck
like
yourself,
standing.
Jeremy.
Wolf anthros are adorable.
I'm gonna say while you guys are talking, the camera pans out to the lobby, and everybody in the lobby can see that Sheriff is talking to somebody in that office. Not sure who. They're very chatty back and forth, though. For both the Reverend and Jesse, you immediately pick up on a couple things. Not everybody in this town is particularly...
Don't feed the babies lead paint, coward.
They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Somebody.
Body.
Big pants.
We should go to that family and then see if we can appeal to them. Is that the word I want?
I think it's begging.
We could threaten them with knives.
Oh, okay.
Or
So we
we
have
could
many
just
options.
ask.
Good idea. Let's start them with knives. Just tell them that I murdered the entire family minus one. It'll be fine.
Might-
What could go wrong?
Nope.
I once ran into a Spanish beaver. Interestingly enough, there is no such thing as a Brazilian beaver.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? You sounded like you were grapefruiting your man. You know,
video.
I'm just gonna go now.
What's that? You need me? Okay.
Does this mean we win? Does this mean we
Bring
won
the
the game?
I never want to leave here.
looks exactly how you imagine it looks.
I'm the hardest button to button. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it means something to me.
It sounded vaguely threatening.
It kind
but I'm
of
here for it.
did, actually, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
Fortunately, Maggie's not feeling well, so they went to bed. So we're going to continue. So
F's in the chat.
Vallaki,
Yes.
are you leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
After we go to,
Yeah, so Jared won't yell at us.
yeah. We're gonna go kill some hags.
Okay.
I am sharpening my axes on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I need to tell you a story about axes.
later.
So good, and it's like 2 seconds long.
Later. We're gonna go kill some hags. We got this, babe. It's your mission.
It is your mission.
On a mission for your god.
Afi, you did forget to put one thing in the party sheet.
The ball.
A rubber ball?
It's disappeared though, right?
Yeah, it disappeared.
Were we able to find it? I cast investigation check.
Cast investigation check.
I rolled a 2, a 7.
No, you cannot find the rubber ball.
I don't know, Razira, what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Razira, you know where the ball is. You knocked it under something and can't reach it.
You rolled an intimidation check? What are you intimidating? Are you intimidating the ball into telling you where it is?
No, you.
Me?
Find the fucking ball.
I cannot find my fucking ball. Find it.
You rolled it underneath, like, the front stoop of the Blue Water Inn, so you can't reach it. It's just under there now. Forever.
I try to reach my hand in there for it.
It's, like, really far, and you're really big.
Can I try?
Your arms are shorter than his.
How
I get it.
how big is the hole?
Basically big enough for a ball to go through.
I get a stick, I guess.
Take a drink while you're at it.
Wait, no, hang on. I fucking reach in there with my hand and I grab it. I'm telekinetic. I make it roll out of the hole.
Okay, that works.
I lean down, and when I can't reach it, I'm just like, oh, fuck this. And I just make it roll. I lean back, and I make it roll out of the hole.
Yep.
I can move things with my mind. Ooh, let's go.
There you go. I will add it to the party sheet later.
We go. We agree, so we do it.
Okay.
We go to the hags. We're gonna knock on their door and kill them.
All right. Just make a survival check to see if anything happens on your way there.
Roll for wolves. All of us?
Whoever
Or just
wants
Atlas?
to.
Atlas, give advantage, please. Okay, bye, Sly.
Bye, Sly.
Oh, Sly was frozen.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, a 23 and a 26. You are able to navigate Old Vallaki Road with no issue. It becomes very apparent when you get close to the old bone grinder. You know that the old bone grinder is a giant windmill. And you see it over the curve as you crest towards it. Just going to share the map real quick. So as you get to about here on the road, you do see old bone grinder standing up in the distance. And I've got image of it.
That is it, Sly. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Do we have to go there? Literally. We're going here because of you. I know. Hold me.
So
hold me, Breeze. Hold me,
How long
Breeze.
does
Hold
it
me,
take
Gordon.
us to walk there?
It takes you about a day-ish. So
It is
it's
so cute. I want to live there. I'm sorry.
later in the evening, when you crest that one curve in the road and you're able to see it, you can see this sort of onion-shaped top to the granary, the old windmill. The actual like branches, the arms themselves, you can see the canvas is torn and it's probably not used very often, or if it is, it's probably manipulated by magical means. That's all you really pick up from this distance.
And I'm sorry, would we have had a rest on the road? Like, I'm just checking for spells. Okay.
You would have had a rest on the road, and, you know, you're all settled in.
Okay. I'm picking spells, but I'm here.
Okay.
Also, when Keeley have that wisdom save,
I wasn't stressed.
it says you have disadvantage on something.
No, that's grant disadvantage from her.
Oh, from the
displace
robe.
cloak.
I thought she had like a stress effect or exhaustion level or something.
Nope.
My brain is like.
You're just
okay.
looking out for us, just to make sure that we're
Mhm.
okay.
Hi, Pasta.
Okay.
But Razira is the actual mom.
Razira is not paying any attention whatsoever.
That tracks.
Razira, this is not the time.
Razira, you see a big structure in front of you that you could probably climb.
No. I know what you're thinking. No. Not yet.
Cat is worse than I am.
No, not yet. I will more than listen to me. I will more than willingly let
perception
you
check.
leave. Fucking hell. She disappears while I'm talking to her. He blinks and they're gone. And I'm talking to myself. Fuck.
You
I
like,
rolled a 12.
You're like talking to Razira, and then you glance up to gesture at the windmill, and then back, and Razira's gone.
I promise
There's like
I
a
will let
smoke outline of her, like in the cartoons, and they're
Yep.
gone.
I promise I will let you leave a Razira shaped talking to myself.
I swear I never looked away from her.
She's gone. She's just gone.
How did she
I
do
blinked
that?
and
I
she's
don't know.
gone.
I don't fucking know.
Razira, what are you doing?
Sly, you are the
Anybody
You're-
looking for Razira, if you look hard enough, you'll see them hanging on to the arms of the windmill as it goes around.
Where did they? Fucking hell. Sly, do the thing and figure out what. Do the sneak thing. What are we doing here? Sly, you are literally the reason why we are here.
My iPad is dead and my notes are on it.
Okay, then let's. So plan anybody.
Look.
Or do we just go in, knock on the front door, and then say, Avon calling, here's your death.
What was the person we're looking for's name?
The hags have been eating children and getting bigger and swollen on the feeding of children. And we
The
need to
coven
stop
has
that.
grown to be too big.
Yes, but do we remember the sister's name?
Scabatha. No, I'm kidding.
You never asked.
I was a little high and a little scared.
Exactly.
You never asked.
So, I guess I never explained why we were here to anybody.
No, you just
you
said
did
that
not.
you just said that we have to go here because hags have been eating children.
That's exactly why. And the coven has grown too big.
Fair enough. Well, now we have a possibly thousands of year old tabaxi, whatever the fuck Razira is, riding the windmill.
Listen, if Razira gets eaten, should have been stealthier, bro. I don't know.
That cat is extremely useful, I will say that. You saw
So-
you weren't here. Sorry, I have to say this out of character. When we went to the archery range and Razira, me, and Sly were there, you were throwing your axes and you were doing really fucking good because I made you roll very good. I did okay, and Razira fucking took an axe and then made the whole thing explode because of how strong she is. Anyway, go ahead, Breeze. Sorry.
So we should have just let you rot in jail because you should have been stealthier and pickpocketed better.
You got caught.
You saved Stella too. It wasn't just me.
You got caught.
Yeah, it was cannibal jail. It was a whole thing.
Cannibal jail.
And I'm very thankful every day that you guys came and saved my ass.
Mm-hmm.
But did I learn my lesson?
Sort of.
What is the lesson to be learned here?
Only pickpocket your friends. Oh,
does
here.
that-
Get the cat a crate.
I feel like this is also a talking, sentient, humanoid kind of thing that also becomes an enormous tiger. So I don't think that that's necessarily going to work. Granted, I've been able to speak with animals since I was a very young kid, and they've always been sentient to me, but I still eat them, so... Anyway, shall we get close and maybe
I feel
see
like
what the
we
situation
could've
is?
Maybe asked somebody about the hags before we came here.
Athelstan will join Breeze in looking at the camera.
Office
He's
style.
He's gonna slowly turn and look at Breeze.
Listen, guys, there was a lot of candy and just
We did actually look, I'm pretty sure we did ask questions regarding any hag activity and children being stolen and eaten.
Hagtivity.
And hagtivity, good one. And at least in Vallaki, there was no mention at all of any children going missing at all. So I don't know if it's just something that's isolated to Barovia or otherwise.
So
Is this something that you were asked to do by your super secret organization or the fucking Bagman?
well,
Bagman.
you see, the Bagman.
And why are we doing something that the Bagman asked you to do?
Because I feel like it'll be worth it in the long run.
The Bagman would be a powerful ally, I will say that.
He let me live, so
Yes, there is that, and he gave you back to us.
yeah, like he let me live twice.
I'm surprised that you haven't already stealthed your way over there yet. Shall we be quiet and see what's going on before Razira is detected by whatever the hell lives in there?
Yeah, I guess
Let's
I
go.
can
Distraction.
put my
Very good
foot up.
distraction. That actually is a very good. Yes. And when I turn and I look, and Sly's not there.
Do I get advantage with
Nope,
the hood up?
Sly is definitely still there.
Oh.
Alright, all I can imagine is the hag looking up at the windmill and just scratching her head like, what the fuck?
You have advantage because of your cloak. Why?
I do get advantage
Damn.
because of the cloak?
Yep.
What's he doing out there?
Yep. Pretty stealthy.
Everything froze for me, so I wasn't sure if you meant, like, if you said yes to this advantage for stealth.
Yes,
but...
you have advantage on stealth because of your cloak. Yeah, no,
Nice.
Sly's gone.
All right.
Question.
Well,
I can't do the thing because the cat is on my arm.
Okay.
Are hags, like, do they have like, can they smell better than like people? Can they hear better? Like, am I trying to go up against like super like senses that are better than like I this and like my and trying to do the moose thing. Oh, thank you. Because I don't know. Hey, welcome to the
Make an
world.
Arcana check, and we'll see what you know about hags.
I would also like to make an Arcana check regarding this, just on Athelstan's own, especially given the fact that he is no longer confident in the reason why we're here. Oh, that's an animal handling. Sorry. 17 for me.
Okay.
21 for Sly.
So you know that there are several different types of hags. Given where you are, you think the hags that reside here are probably either night hags or green hags, just based on demographics, basically. They have different abilities depending on the kind of hag they are. Hags are not born per se, in the sense that we're familiar with. They don't have sex and then, procreate in that sense. They actually eat a child and
shit out another hag.
Basically.
Yep. I love that. Thank you for going with me on that. I love you.
It's accurate. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They are able to shapeshift. They usually have their grotesque hag form, and then depending on the hag and their personality, they can be anything from like a beautiful soothsayer to, the old lady that makes muffins for the orphans.
We also met the lady in the winter place too.
So
you did, but she was fully in her hag form when you met her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna a rat and send it to see if it can find something out. See if there's anything.
So you're just sending it up to the entrance to the windmill?
Yeah, or like anywhere sneaky.
Anywhere sneaky.
Where it would not look out of place.
Okay. It is a windmill. You assume that there are probably rats inside, because hags generally don't care about pest control. So I'd like you to make a stealth check for me as the rat, which is the dex save.
There's only one. It says it looks different from my character sheet. So
yeah,
it's
this is an NPC sheet that I've just sent you. So what you can press, there's C and S beside the skills. C is a check, S is a save. You should be able to double click the letter and it'll roll. There you go. A 3! So this rat goes bounding up to the front door.
And Rosira eats it.
Like, swipes it on the way by, puts it in her mouth, it poofs and doesn't exist anymore, because it's a fake creature.
Can I try again? I get 3.
Sure.
We all watch this happen. I lean over to Breeze. 1 gold piece, it happens again.
How did you roll 3 7s in a row?
I was kind
Fantasy
of
grounds.
too.
It's like
Thank
how I
you.
roll 8 9s in a row. But yeah, 1 silver, it
I'm
happens
gonna roll
again.
it again, just because I'm curious, but don't count it. I just want to know if it's
Okay.
Don't count that one. I was just curious. to see
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
doing
So this second rat goes bounding up. Razira swipes it on the way by as she spins.
Pay up.
Gone.
Point over.
I'm gonna
You got
say
one more.
I'll bet you a song. It happens again. A third time.
Come on, you gotta beat a 16. That's her passive perception.
Bet you a song. It happens again.
I'm
Only if she tries it again.
You gonna save the last one?
Oh, okay.
I just like sneak up.
Okay. You're pretty stealthy, so Razira doesn't try to swipe you on the way by.
Maybe. Well, you do have a tail. Is your tail up while you're crawling around like a cat? Like a periscope?
There is a wooden... You could call it a door, but it's very, let's say rustic. It is, it looks more like a pallet that was put on some hinges and has sort of like worn away with the weather and like people touching it and opening it. So it doesn't fill the whole door frame. So you're able to like sort of peek in between the slats or like below it or above it. And inside of the first floor of the windmill, you see that this has been converted into what looks to be a makeshift kitchen. The room itself is filthy. You would not want anything that was prepared here to eat.
Oh, shit.
You can see there's baskets of old dishware piled everywhere. There's also like a cart on one side. There's a chicken coop in the back, and you can hear like the clucking of chickens. There's a wooden trunk that's just like situated, but like dominates the back wall beside the stove. And beside that, there's this stand-up armoire with, it looks like flowers painted on it, but the flowers are rubbed out and like old. They haven't been painted over in some time. Amidst all that, you can hear the clucking of the chickens, but you hear the croaking of toads, and you can smell above the layer of filth something very like saccharine sweet. It makes your molars kind of hum almost, just by the sheer sweetness in the air.
Can I climb?
Where are you climbing?
Like up a little bit higher?
So what, like the second floor? Okay. Make a dex check for me. Or
We're playing
acrobatics.
D&D.
Or, sorry, not acrobatics, athletics.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
You like try to scrabble up the wall to the next sort of port window that's on one side of the building, but you kind of lose your grip and your claws drag all the way down and they make you feel nails on a chalkboard.
Does
You split a
Razira see
couple.
Avi.
Yeah, you definitely see that.
We
Razira.
all see it.
In which case, as she's going by on the windmill, she'd grab hold of Sly in the back of her shirt and just drag her up. She's already going up.
Make a strength check. Just to see.
Okay.
You're plus 18. Oh my god, it's a natural 20!
Natural 20.
You like snag Fly on the way by and start doing like curls.
Yoink.
With her.
What are you doing?
So Sly, you're lifted off the ground suddenly by Razira, and you're able to get a passing Ferris wheel style view of the bottom floor and the top floor.
It's like the end of Shrek when he's throwing Donkey up to the window.
Yes.
The whole town's in there. There's the altar.
The very top of the windmill, which is what you pass by, it is a domed chamber, and in like the brief seconds that you pass by the window, because now there's weight on one of the wings and it's starting to speed up a little bit. You can see bits and pieces of like gears and wooden posts, but you can't really make anything else out because you keep going. Whoop, whoop.
Can I like try to grab onto something so that we stop spinning?
Oh, what are you gonna grab onto?
I don't
There's the
know.
building.
Yes.
Oh, great. All I'm imagining now is that scene in Baldur's Gate 3 with the gnome on the windmill.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know that reference. I'm scared. I feel like Athelstan and Breeze and Gordon and Keeli are just standing back behind the bushes, like just like watching this happen. Just like Athelstan looks like this. What's Keeli's face? That? Okay. What's Gordon's face? What's Breeze's face? And Athelstan's just like, I feel like I'm actually watching a comedy of errors.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's so bad that it's amazing in some instances, but honestly, it's slapstick.
What is happening? What
do?
I
feel we go save them or wait?
I don't think they're in trouble. I don't think they're in trouble, but I don't think that they're not in trouble.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
One of the hags sees this, starts laughing her ass off, has a heart attack.
Oh, they don't have hearts, so.
Athelstan puts his hands up to his mouth and makes a dove noise to try and catch their attention, to catch Razira's attention.
Make a perception check, the both of you.
Like, why did you grab?
No.
What are you trying to get their attention for?
I don't know, honestly. That didn't work.
What were you going to ask? I can message Sly.
Is that a cantrip?
Razira.
Is that a cantrip? I would maybe message Sly. So Razira is the one who's holding on to things, and Razira scares easily. How about we start with what the fuck are we doing?
What the fuck are we doing?
That's at Sly's head.
I respond.
Yeah.
You can respond to this message.
Razira just grabbed me. I don't know what's happening.
What did they say?
Razira just grabbed her. They don't know what's happening.
I need you to teach me this spell. First of all. That's
Sure.
incredibly
Next time you get a cantrip.
Yes, excellent. Anyway.
All
right.
right now.
All right, you three. All in favor of just storming the swoon mill?
Hey, I'm here. Yeah, me too. Yeah, what the fuck?
I literally said,
care.
oh, I forgot that Atlas was here, and I forgot that Des was here.
And
as
Gordon.
well. And I already, that's what I meant. Gordon, Keeli, and Breeze were the ones I was talking to, but I forgot that Atlas and Des were here.
And
All right,
Gabriella.
She's
Yeah,
not.
I mean,
It's not
she
Gabriella.
can't talk.
It's not Gabriella. That's a ghoul.
I want to know how Des is reacting
Yeah,
to
what's
this.
Dez's face look like, and Keeli? Artemis. What's Atlas's face look like as we're watching all this too?
We could just leave.
Yeah. I feel like Atlas is probably just standing there nervously going,
Like, it looks fun. It reminds them of it's giving them flashbacks to the carnival.
Mm-hmm.
I could never go on it because I was too big.
Oh.
There's got to be a horseman-sized carousel somewhere, at least. Not carousel, windmill, whatever. I have no idea what it's called. Why is it called a Ferris wheel?
I don't know.
What's a Ferris wheel?
A big one that goes around like this.
Is it just a windmill?
No, there's like seats and stuff on it.
Why?
So you can sit on it.
Fun. And you can see stuff that's like.
Does he know what a Ferris wheel is? I don't know if he's ever seen one.
No. Just
I
for
don't
funsies.
think.
No.
I don't think that there would have been any reason for him to have ever been able to visit the carnival.
So it's that, but with seats.
Why?
So you can see super far away when you're at the top.
Why don't people just fly? Well,
Because
not
people can't fly.
Oh.
More than once.
Can I just like
More than one.
acrobatics
Everybody
and try
can fly.
to like land on something?
You try to break Razira's grip?
Well, if you tell her to let go, she'll let go.
We gotta time this right. Please do not just let go.
Let go?
That's just one.
You're okay.
That's 2 natural 20, or not in a row, but 2 in the last 4 dice you've thrown.
And I've also gotten ones before this, so I am rolling the extremes tonight.
You have very good eyesight. Where do you think would be a good place to drop?
She's considering dropping Sly on the roof.
That could work.
The longer I stand here, the more mesmerized I am by this tomfoolery.
Yeah. Razira and Sly make a Constitution saving throw.
They're gonna throw up.
It doesn't spin that fast, does it?
It's vertigo.
It's more the matter of whoa, whoa.
It's
whoa.
like that thing at the carnival, at the it's like the hammer-shaped thing.
Razira, you're starting
I'm
to
gonna
feel a
use
little
inspiration.
queasy.
I was gonna say I was gonna use an inspiration on that. I got 3
Okay.
of them anyway. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you're okay. Sly, you're starting to feel a little off, but you're okay.
I was expecting Sly to like roll a 1 and then we turn it into the Exorcist wheel. Just
Athelstan like reaches up and kind of just like rubs at his eyes, and he's like, "I'm trying. All right, I am going to consult you all one more time. Votes on how we proceed. Do we just go in there?
We don't even know why we're here, do we?
Stop the hags.
Hags. Eating children.
as they're going by,
Shitting out more hags.
as
Usually
they're
a
going
bad
by,
thing.
Razira tries to aim Sly onto the roof.
Okay, make a dex save. Both of you.
Dex or athletics?
Dex.
You good? Okay.
The last time we met a hag, we simply had to just proverbially at least knock.
Yeah, we could try that again.
Are you dropping her on the roof or the ground?
The roof.
Okay.
Preferably
Fly,
before
you
one of them gets
land expertly on the on the roof.
There
Yes,
goes one.
sir. Can I help you?
And then Razira just falls.
So angry.
He just wants attention.
He mad.
Like, Mom, love me right now.
Basically. I literally scratch him for like a minute and then he's fine.
And then there's this.
Yeah.
Actually, would I get advantage on that, being a barbarian and I see this coming?
No, because it's not a trap or anything like that.
I cannot be surprised. I knew this would happen.
But you're okay. You kind of like give Sly a little bit of a toss and Sly lands without issue. Make a stealth check now that you're up there. At advantage because of your cloak.
You mean Sly, not me.
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna be stealthy unless my poncho is the same color as the sails of the windmill.
It is not.
Hey,
That could have
Breeze,
been bad.
Can you message Sly and tell her that we might be taking the front while she takes the back, metaphorically?
Well, looks
Shut
like
up,
she's taking the
Bree.
top.
What?
Looks like
We'll
she's
take-
taking the top.
Okay,
Taking
we'll
the
take the
tip.
we'll take the bottom. She takes the top. I don't know why you're smiling.
It's nothing.
Eli's just dying a little bit.
When he says that, he's just like looking at Breeze, and he's got like an eyebrow cocked. Why are you smiling?
I feel like Eli and Gordon are just dying a little bit.
We just like looking at Athelstan's head is like his head, the back of his head is to them, so they can't see his face, and he's just making
faces at Breeze.
And Alice is just there going, "Yeah, she's on the top. We're going to the bottom."
That's right, buddy.
Would you Breeze, would you prefer the top or the bottom?
Hard to get up there. Oh, you're talking in that sense.
I wasn't, but all right.
Sly, it looks like you've got the roof access. Are we busting through the ground door?
Remind her that this is her operation.
This is your operation. You can respond to this message.
Please respond after the beep.
Beep. Atlas sending message.
Push to talk.
Yeah, it's lagging a lot.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see if I can even get in first.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
They're going to see if they can get in first.
Well, if you really want in, Razira can get you in.
Just leave a Razira-shaped hole.
Kool-Aid man from the roof.
Just like jumps up. Can I like make perception while this? Sorry.
That's okay. The peak of the windmill is like it comes up like an onion top, like you would see on a mosque. And you can see there are a lot of holes in the thatch of it. So it's not even like shingles or roof planks, it's literally like hay. You think that you can probably make yourself a hole in the top.
Can I hear or see anything?
You kind of like look through the holes that are existing. You see old machinery, likely what actually makes the sails move, because you can see the creaking of gears and you can hear that too. You don't hear anything else other than that sort of noisy grind of wood on metal. And it's very dark inside. You do have dark vision, but even that, like, amongst all of the massive pieces of machinery, you don't really see anything else.
Any response?
Well, they're seeing if they can get in. Can you get in?
I think so.
Eli just like leans over to the others. Are we sure they're actually here?
Only one way to find out. Well, several ways to find out, as Razira and Sly have proven right now.
Yeah, I don't know how Razira hasn't thrown up yet. We're just like watching.
Razira.
High pain.
Oh boy, I wouldn't do that.
Ghosts.
Razira, it's Breeze.
And there she goes.
Make a D100 check. Breeze, call high or low.
Aye.
Starts running on the windmill blade and starts making it go the other direction. Trying to get away.
You shock Razira with the sudden message to her head, and she begins to fall. So Razira, now you can make a dex save at advantage.
Jesus. Oh boy, do cats land on their feet?
That's not an advantage.
It did something stupid. Give me a second.
But it's 16 with advantage.
Okay. Well, we'll take the first one, the 16. You manage to grab onto one of the other sails as it passes by as you're falling. Your hands hurt, and you came real close to falling about 50 feet to the ground. Actually, it would be more like 60, 70 feet to the ground.
She'd walk away, but it hurt.
Okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Sly, what are you doing?
How are you supposed to know?
Live and you learn.
She lived.
And I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not doing research right now.
On what? How are you getting into the building? Or are you getting into the building?
Can I like send a message to Breeze, or does it have to be after Breeze messages me?
Do you have the message cantrip?
Do we still have sight on Sly?
Wave.
Yeah, she's still on the roof.
She's waving. What does that mean?
You can reply to this message.
Hear me out. What if I come down there and then I take one of you with me and pretend to be one of them? But you have to have a high pain tolerance because it kind of involves a little bit of torture, maybe.
Why are you making that face, Breeze? You look confused.
Okay, hear me out. But
That
what if
never
she
starts
comes
well.
down- But what if she comes down and pretends to be one of them and brings one of us in, but we have to have a high pain tolerance because it may involve torture?
Oh. Okay.
You seem oddly nonplussed.
I honestly expected either a dumber idea or a worse idea. I think I don't know, that'll be very... Why would they want one of us? First of all, we're not exactly children. Actually,
I disguised self as a child.
I could... Okay, I need you to describe child fawn.
No, I just... To look like a Vistani dark elf child. Basically a child Des.
I've seen into my future and I do not like it.
I reach out.
Still feel like me.
I'm like touching your face. Oop, sorry. That's strange visually. Your face is really soft. Do you moisturize?
No, it's fur.
On your face?
Oh, sorry, no.
Where did you think I was touching you?
Or the faces of the...
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Oh, Gordon!
Sorry, I was curious. Oh, Gordon, you silly goose.
Gordon! Okay. I think I could probably do that too. We could, so that way you're not alone.
Or I could... One second.
Breeze begins to flip through their Rolodex.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Mental Rolodex.
Okay, what's the spell actually? What's the spell do? Does polymorph have to be a beast or?
It says beast. Well, beast.
Okay.
Well, beast means any like we are beasts technically.
In the nature of the spell, an animal
Okay.
or insect.
Okay, then no.
Maybe I could do it because I have like special parameters for my polymorph.
You got the weird.
Because it's like an innate ability.
I guess I try changing into a small Vistani dark elf child.
Doesn't work because it's beast based.
Well, or their
Oh,
shape change?
never mind.
Is that or shape sculpting,
I'm just like
whatever it is?
watching
Does
this,
that
like,
work?
what the fuck are they doing?
I
Like
don't
we're both like,
they
nah,
don't
it's okay.
have that in
It's extremely homebrew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't have that
Razir-
invocation.
Razira's just looking back and forth, looking for the ghost.
Razira.
Very-
Razira. It was just Breeze. Calm down. Okay. Ask Sly if we need to be a child.
Would one of us need to be a child?
I don't think so. Because it's not about them. It's about me proving to them that I'm also evil and terrible and into torture.
Probably not. Seem to prove they're able to torture people, things.
Hang on. Isn't there like an actual thing where all hags know each other?
Don't all hags know each other?
Yes. From your last check, yes, all hags know each other.
I feel like that wouldn't work.
So it's not racist.
There's like a tea house where you all hang out. What do you want?
But how? Like, what if? But I'm not from here though, right?
You know it doesn't matter. A hag from the prime material plane will know a hag from the mists.
That's some bullshit.
Can they?
Magique.
Just come back over here, and if you can, grab the cat.
Okay.
How do you get down?
I guess I have to go in.
You can grab a blade, can't you?
Ask her if she wants me to come up there and get her.
I'm
You
going to
wanna-
be really nice to you, Sly. Look at your Fey touched abilities.
Oh.
Oh, you have Misty Step.
Looks at Quinn.
Hold on, somebody's coughing.
Well,
Cat
we're
or
just going to
human?
say that Sly Misty steps to the ground.
Okay.
Poof.
How'd you do that?
I forgot I could do that.
Bestie, I can do it too. Just like you. Boop.
Did
we
you just boop me?
We Fey touched you to the ground and you booped Athelstan.
That tracks.
I can do it too, bestie.
Let's see.
Oh dear.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Still hanging on to the windmill.
Yep.
I feel like we need to figure out what we're doing.
As they get to the bottom, let go.
I'm about to fly up there and snatch him off of that thing. 21 pasta check.
Yeah, you let go and you're okay.
I need to do something.
Oh boy.
They are dizzy as shit.
Throw up. Just throw up a hairball.
At the ground, you're okay.
I'm just imagining her stumbling back like she's drunk.
Yeah, you're dizzy as shit.
What is...
It's like walking on all fours, but walking sideways.
Make a stealth check at disadvantage.
It's like the thinking goose from the Aristocats. Oh my god, a 1.
That's a 1.
That's 1.
Crashes, cymbals clash, drums break.
As you're like stumbling around, you're torn between walking bipedal and quadrupedal. The door to the windmill opens, and a little old lady is standing there. She's sort of like hunched over. She's got a little bit of a hunchback, and her hair is up in this sort of like loose bun with, I don't even know how to describe it, but they've got like the donut around the head and then the bun on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
The hive.
Yeah, kind of. And she gives you a warm smile. You can see a couple teeth are missing, but she seems to care not. As she holds a basket in her hands. Oh, hello, dearie. Did you come to get some dream pastries? You're a lovely little kitten there. This person is talking to you in a way you are familiar with. The way old people talk to cats.
Athelstan did have a dream pastry earlier.
When?
Did you take it? I thought you said no.
We
you
got
weren't
one.
gonna
Oh,
buy it.
maybe I didn't eat it. I don't remember. But we
I
did
didn't
get
think you were
one.
buying it.
You didn't buy it.
Oh, that's true.
It was offered to you, but you did not buy it.
I couldn't remember or not. I still don't remember if I ever asked what that was.
Nope.
Yep.
What do you do, Razira?
Continues stumbling around like she's drunk and then falls over.
Oh, you poor dearie dear. Like, puts down her basket and toddles over to you. Kind of... as she crouches down onto her knees. Oh, you little thing, are you okay? She, like, pets your head.
While the 5 of us are standing in a bush somewhere just watching this happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I look, it's just gonna be a hag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do one of us want to go up there and say we lost our cat?
Sure. Who would like to do
Why?
that?
Do we need to talk to these people, or what are we doing?
Just to get in.
I guess I should do it.
I'm too late. Our Athelstan's already.
Is she sitting there sort of petting Razira's head?
It was only to do the stealth was only to get away from the party. Sorry, not to like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. To leave an Athelstan shaped hole in the bush. Just
All right,
walking.
everybody in the bush, make a perception check.
I mean, you don't have to, but
if you want.
It's like in Hercules where he's talking to him in the bush and he looks and he's gone and he looks and he's going towards Megara. He's losing points for this.
Atlas sees you and points you out. Oh, little love. Let me get you inside. We'll get you a glass of milk, eh?
Oh no, you found my cat. So sorry. Hello there. I'm sorry. My poor cat.
Make a deception check.
He's not even trying.
Okay. Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Sure.
Breeze casts greater invisibility and starts running up.
I'm also gonna run up.
Hello, that is my companion, my road companion, my dearest cat friend.
Did you
Well,
find Cat?
Cat is here. I found Cat.
Hi, kitty. Come here. I just like pull it like a treat. Come on.
Razira.
Come on.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Your cat can count.
Yes.
That's adorable.
Isn't it
Very
just?
smart cat.
I look at the hag, at the old lady.
Look or look?
I look. I think from now on I'm gonna use the sign for look, for watch. Like just I look at the lady.
Okay. So
In response to how many fingers, Razir is like a bird.
And
most
using the
of
true
you
sight.
see this.
Ugh.
It's a elderly woman, again, missing teeth, but she looks very happy. Her hair's pinned up in this weird hive bun thing.
She's adorable. She needs to clip her
Definitely
fingernails if she's going to
old-
be cooking.
Old crone vibes.
I adore her.
Let me just pull a picture of what she actually is. Do-do-do-do-do. Oop.
My apologies.
So what you actually see, Athelstan, is someone of the same complexion as you. But her purple skin pulls back into a pair of golden horns that kind of curl over pointed ears. She has long black dreadlocked hair. She's probably about 8.5 to 9 feet tall. And it's very uncomfortable how her arms move.
She's got
because-
accordion arms? Oh!
Kind of, but where she has like these long fingers and a long palm, her wrist almost acts like an elbow because that's how long her arms are.
Yep.
And she's just this gargantuan, disgusting looking thing. You can
She's
see
like
her
Mr.
robes
Spider.
are bloodied. The apron is not clean as it appears to be right now in her normal dress, her other appearance.
Does the blood look fresh?
It's a mixture.
Hmm.
It's old and new. It's true sight, not true smell.
I know, but like the smell in general.
You smell baked goods.
Ah. She's been baking children into dream pastries.
Well, I was just helping this little love up, getting her a glass of milk.
She's
Looks a
lactose
little
intolerant.
dizzy.
She is a little bit dizzy. Razira, may I pick you up?
She's not resisting. She's just.
I just pick up the tabaxi. I just pick up the tabaxi.
Well, if you're sure, and she like eases herself up, and her knee cracks.
Can I help you?
Oh, thank
give
you,
you the
dearie. And
cat.
she puts her hand in yours, and like lifts herself up with it. Thank you,
So-
dearie.
So sorry to have troubled you. I wasn't sure. I didn't realize that anybody lived around here.
Oh, that's okay. Me and my sisters live here.
How many sisters do you have?
Oh, I've got 4 living with me currently.
I only have one. What's it like having 4?
I'm Sly, by the way.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Sly. I'm Morgantha. And sorry, I was incorrect. My 5 sisters are living here. One of them just came along.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. What
Oh,
your
I don't
sisters'
mean in
names?
that sense. She just came into town.
Oh.
Do you have any brothers?
Oh, there is Dretch.
Your brother sounds like a cool person. Can you tell me about him? I'm curious. And tell me about your sisters. I don't have any sisters or
Well,
brothers.
why don't you come in for some tea?
Lovely. Would love some tea.
Okay.
That'd be so nice.
She like turns around and toddles back to the front, picks up her basket and opens the door for you. And inside, where what you had seen before, Sly, is gone. You see a beautiful little tea house with stairs that descend up to the second floor. There are 4 tables with 2 seats each. The little kitchenette is appointed in such a way that would allow for like a tea service to happen. The only thing that's remaining is the armoire, but the paint looks fresher.
On our way in, I like make a sign to everybody else to be like, just fucking wait there, stay there.
Athelstan would have like started to follow and like had turned his back to Morgantha and Sly, who I'm sure is going first, and signed to everybody, we are not eating anything that this bitch gives us. She's 8 feet tall and a hag.
And wait here and don't come running after us.
And he turns around, he's like, what? What?
What? What?
What?
What? You said you were going to come in for some tea.
Okay. We
Okay.
will wait here then.
Oh, come inside. It's nice and cozy inside.
And then Morgantha's gonna tell us about her siblings, I think,
Yes,
right?
yes. I'll tell you all about my sisters and my brother.
That would be so nice. I don't have any siblings, so I love to hear about other people's.
Of course, come. She like beckons you inside.
Athelstan looks at Sly. Are we... Okay, I guess I start towards the door.
Okay. So going inside, the little tea house is exactly as I described. You can smell fresh bread and pastry, and it doesn't have that saccharine taste in the air that you had earlier, Sly. You can smell herbal teas being sort of percolating.
The worst pies in London. Athelstan can see that this place is trashed, right?
You can see this place is exactly as I described it earlier.
Yep, I thought so.
Please have a seat. Just give me a moment. What sort of teas do you prefer? We have several kinds.
Herbal.
Herbal?
Yes.
And you, dearie?
The same. Thank you.
We all like a very good herbal.
Very well. And
flowery for the big one. And he looks up at Gordon.
Oh, yeah, I'm here too.
No, it was just us, Athelstan.
Oh, okay.
I was
never
like, I
mind.
thought me and Gordon and Atlas are still standing in the bush outside.
Sorry, I didn't know.
No,
I didn't know.
okay. It's you.
Gordon teleported.
You,
Yep,
Sly,
sorry.
and Rosira.
Sorry.
Um,
And Breeze is outside spying at the edge of the door.
yes.
Probably
So
having
you take a
popped
seat.
out of the invisible.
It's like a nice
That's why
little
I was
tea.
confused earlier. I'm sorry.
That's
I did.
okay.
I thought we had all gone to catch up, and I was confused as to why we were all staying here.
No,
Sorry,
I thought you
I get
were-
it now.
Okay.
I get it now. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I've caught up. I have joined the train.
All right.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
So you take a
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
seat in the at one of the tables, and it's
Yeah,
got like a nice
I wait
little
for a
tablecloth
chair to be
on it.
indicated. A chair to be indicated.
There's a chair.
I sit
Okay, you sit.
with my knees in my ears. I'm making a joke that he's big. Anyway.
Oh, yes. No, it's big enough for you to sit comfortably. And she goes about bustling herself around the kitchen. So, you wanted to hear about my sisters, but tell me a bit about yourself first while I'm sorting out the tea.
I'm holding Rosira in my lap like one would a sleepy time kitty, and very gently just kind of hanging on to the scruff of her neck, so in case she comes around, she doesn't freak out immediately, and like he'll take the claws to the legs, I guess.
Okay.
He's just stroking her, giving her scritchies.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
Oh, anything you want to tell me, love.
We like cats.
Oh,
Do
no,
you?
I do too. Such precious little beasts.
Very. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to tell about myself. Not.
Well, are you married? Are you dating? What's the
Well,
situation?
It was more of a recent thing, but
But we are thinking about it one day.
One
And
day.
he puts his hand on Sly's hand.
Oh,
And
that's just
he squeezes it really hard under the table.
One day. I
One
hope.
day.
young love. Oh, it takes me back.
Were you married? Are you married?
Oh no, I was never blessed with a spouse of any kind. Just me and my sisters. And my brother.
I've always wanted a sister.
You can have one of mine if you like. Pains in the ass, all 5 of them.
I can imagine having a big family is stressful sometimes.
But it's not a big place either. But we make do.
We'll have a big family one day, dear. Don't worry. You'll learn.
So many cats.
Oh, I was thinking about children, but you know, like, what? You don't want to have kids?
Of course.
Oh, I thought that perhaps. Oh, sorry.
I love kids.
I need both of you to make deception checks. Or like everything.
This real life Sly needs to make a deception check.
25.
Okay.
I've always wanted children. 5 or 6.
Jeez, you got good deception.
Maybe even 7.
As long as they have your eyes and my nose.
Or your nose and my eyes. Or I meant to say that the
No.
other way around.
Okay.
Or my nose and you. Do you think they'll be purple? Or lavender?
I hope so.
Or really, really white?
Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. We're getting so sidetracked. I'm so sorry.
A little ahead of yourselves. One step at a time, dearie, as she like moves over and she has 2 pots, like 2 teapots. And she sets them down, toddles back, comes back with teacups. Athelstan, you see that these are like very simple copper teapots.
Would like a proper cup of coffee in my proper copper coffee pot.
Yes.
Sorry.
The cups themselves look very hewn from stone or maybe wood. They're not very nice. Sly, what you see are 2 delicate china teapots and matching teacups and saucers. She toddles back a 3rd time and she has a plate of little pastries that she set out. There's about 6 of them on the table, or on the plate itself. The plate to you, Sly, matches the rest of the china. To you, Athelstan, it's a piece of wood.
And the pastries?
The pastries are delicate and about the size of a cupcake, like a standard cupcake, just flatter, more like a tart. And they have a beautiful sort of like woven pastry top. And you can see the like syrup of the fruit from underneath kind of bubbling out over it. And it looks like that to both of you.
I would like to lean forward as if I were taking a big old whiff of it. I am going to take a big old whiff of it and be like,
okay.
Oh, and I'm going to take a big old whiff of it and I would like to do some sort of an arcana check.
Sure.
That's terrible. That's a 8, but I would like to use my inspiration if I can.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Watch, it'll be worse. 12. Not great, but not worse.
So you get it's like a buttery pastry smell, and you can taste like that sort of buttery flavor on your tongue. The fruits you think are probably a mixed wild berry. So probably like strawberry, blueberry, and raspberry. Maybe some blackberry thrown in just for funsies. Your arcana check yields nothing.
Oh, these smell delicious. I really wish that we didn't just have breakfast. What time is it?
It's evening.
Oh. Won't this spoil our dinner?
Do you think we could maybe bring something along when we go home?
To go.
Of course, dearie.
You're a genius, dear.
I'm not very
Course,
good at
dearie.
making desserts, so
They are a science, you know. She sits down across from you. So you wanted to hear about my sisters and my
yes,
brother.
please.
Well, there's the 5, as I said. There's Mary, Sarah, and Winifred, and Tish and Wendy.
Meow. Meow.
No, Windsor, you're not a hag.
What were the other 2 names?
Mary,
He could be.
Sarah,
Don't judge him.
Winifred, Wendy, and Tish.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Yep.
Did you see both?
Yes.
Yes.
You fucking nerd.
I know.
Tish.
Oh, they're all younger than I, but not married, much as me, spinsters to through and through.
You said one of them is visiting.
Yeah.
Big family
Yes.
reunion?
I wouldn't say a family reunion. She just came home.
Which one?
Mary.
Home sisters, we fly.
Oh, the I would take the vacuum.
Had it been a while since you saw her?
Oh, it's been about 6 months, I suppose.
Well,
She was
Mary
working
home.
in the town of Bavoria.
Oh? Does she have a practice or of any sort, or a business?
Oh, she was just making pastries at the bakery.
Ah.
It's sort of a family tradition.
To travel around bringing delicious sweets to people?
Oh, the recipes more than anything, yes.
Ah. A good recipe is a good trading ship.
Mm-hmm.
And what about your brother? What does your brother do?
Oh, he just sits around most of the day. Enjoys the bath quite a bit.
Is Dretch the actual name of the bagman? I'm gonna die.
You don't know.
Because he did call them his sisters. His sister or something. Oh my god, this is great. He sits around in the bath. I love this game.
Great. All I'm imagining is when she says he sits around in the bath, just a bag of holding opens up above her and a tub full of bath water falls out above her.
And she...
Like I said, the bath. Yes, he's a little bit on the useless side, so.
As brothers often are, from what I hear.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh well, such is life.
Does your brother live here too?
He comes and goes.
I'm just like scritching Razira, paying very close attention to her ears.
Okay.
Nope. Hold on. Back up. Your home is beautiful. It's so warm and inviting.
Thank you, dearie.
I look around at the fucking pigsty. Yes.
Well, we have the bakery in the towns, you see, and we kind of created the same environment here for people on the road like yourselves.
I can tell.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
The furniture is beautiful. Where is it from?
Oh, mostly carved in the town, and we shipped it here. Some of it is Vistani in nature.
Can I, go look at the
Wardrobe?
armor? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you can get up and look at the armoire. Going up to it, you see that it is painted sort of this bluish teal color all over. And the flowers that are painted into it are a mixture of pansies and violets. They're all clearly painted with a loving hand.
All I'm imagining now is a Vistani armoire that as soon as you get closer, it starts yelling, "You fuckers!"
And Des pops out, after you crank it.
I would pay for that toy.
Did you paint this?
Oh no, my mother painted that long, long time ago. We just keep it up, you see. She was a
Well,
dab hand with the paints.
I'm not very artistic myself, but my husband
Neither am
is.
I.
Well, my hopefully future husband is artistic.
Hopefully.
Oh, you are a painter, are you?
Me?
You are her future husband, are you not?
She said hopeful. We're not engaged.
Are we not? Are we?
Well, I was going to ask you later, but
Oh, how lovely.
I couldn't help myself in such a lovely setting. Anyhow, we will talk about that later. No need to take up your time on that.
Oh no, I insist, please. I love romance.
I've not really been able to answer your question. I've not really been able to dabble too much in paints, but mostly just charcoal and whatnot.
Oh, that's still lovely, though.
Hmm.
Takes a talented hand.
Yes. A couple of talented hands.
Indeed.
Skill.
Truly the most talented of hands.
Both of them, I'm sure.
I was wondering, would we be able to have a tour of your beautiful home?
Oh, of course, dearie. There's not much to see beyond the main floor, though. It's just bedrooms above us.
I need some inspiration. If you don't mind, your home is beautiful and our...
Of course I don't mind. She, toddles towards the stairs and gives you a gesture to follow.
I look at Sly. Am I staying here or am I going with you? Okay. I carry Razira up the stairs with me, I guess.
Okay.
And he thieves' cants in between your shoulder blades. What are we doing? Push to top.
Are you, writing it?
I'm writing in thieves' cant on your back as I'm following you as she leading. I thieves' cant against your back. What are we doing? Just so you know that that's what is on his mind.
Can I take your hand and hold look like I'm holding it in both of
Mhm.
mine, but do
Yeah, you can thieves' cant back like that.
searching?
I message back to the group. I have no idea what they're doing. I think they just went upstairs.
Who do you message?
Gordon and I are.
Eli.
Eli, okay.
Eli just Gordon,
What?
how long are we gonna let them be in there before you kick the door in?
Oh, well, I trust Sly. And I know that Applestan will take care of her. But if they don't come out in 3 minutes, I'm probably gonna bust the door in.
Okay, I'll be right behind you.
Alright, sounds good.
Just don't run over Breeze when you go through the door.
No promises.
And Breeze is like, what? Athelstan cants against your back against your palm. We only have so long before Keeli and Gordon blow their tops.
Oh,
I will
my
look for children.
Yeah. What time is it? Do we know? Do we have a concept of time?
It's
right now?
evening.
Yeah, it's evening.
Getting dark.
Our kitten needs to be fed.
Oh, we have a little more time. We have a little more time. Don't worry, she'll be okay.
We've got another version of our dream pastries. It's a mincemeat version.
Oh, she's a very special diet.
Yeah, unfortunately, she has allergies to everything.
That's unfortunate and probably very expensive.
It is.
We spare no expense for our children.
I
so worth it.
understand. I love children.
I'm looking in every room that we pass and go through.
Well, that's easy to do because as she leads you up the stairs, all you have to do is she pushes open a door ahead of you, and this reveals a circular room like the rest of the windmill, and you can see 4 beds on either side, or like there's 2 beds and then 2 beds on either side of the room. There are little dressing tables and stuff. It looks like a place where 4 women live. Relatively clean, is styled in the same way that the main room is, with, you know, perfectly made beds and pillows and fresh flowers. And there's one woman, a little bit on the heavier side, with sort of like rosy apple cheeks, sweeping the floor. Athelstan, what you see is a haggard old woman, definitely another night hag like Morgantha. She is sweeping, but the things that she's sweeping on the floor, where it looked just like a little bit of dust she was moving around, right now to you it looks like old bones, most likely humanoid in nature and very small.
Yeah.
The windows are completely caked with dirt, and any sort of plants in here are wilted and dead. You can see in the middle of the room, like this is for both of you now, in the middle of the room there is a massive post that goes all the way up to the top. Sly, you know this is probably the mechanism that grinds the flour if they were grinding flour here.
The bones.
And it attaches to the sails outside. And you can see on the other side of the room, a stone staircase it continues upwards. Well, this is the younger four's room. What do you think?
Okay, bye, Rob.
It's so warm and beautiful. I love it so much. I was
It is.
actually wondering, we really do have to feed our kitten. Would it be possible for us to come by tomorrow for more tea?
Of course, dearie. We're open all day and into the evening, and we'll have fresh pies all throughout the day.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. It was so
Oh,
nice
it's
to meet
my
you.
pleasure, dearie. Let me show you out.
Yes, please.
Oh, young man, will you give me a hand, please?
Sure.
Thank
and I put out my hand.
Which one?
My real hand.
Okay. She
My
takes
right
your
hand.
hand and like holds it rather like firmly enough for an elderly lady. She just sort of like pats it as she holds onto it and toddles down the stairs with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dearies. We'll see you tomorrow, I hope.
Of course.
Yes.
Oh,
I
you
promise.
wanted some pastries for the road. Hang on. And she like
Sure.
kind of hops over to the table and like wraps a couple up in napkins and like cloth napkins and then hands them over to you.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully I can meet more of your sisters.
Oh, I hope so, dearie. Should have introduced you. I'm sorry. I don't know where my mind is. That was Mary up there.
That's okay.
Out of character. I knew it was going to be Mary. I'm so excited.
We head out.
Okay. So, stepping
We walk
outside,
Step
you walk
outside.
away. Breeze follows in the darkness that is slowly growing across Bavora. You head for your party, Heli and Gordon, Des and Atlas, the first 2 of which are looking ready to bust the fucking door in, but they seem relieved now that you've arrived. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah.
Next week.
Can I make a final word? I love having the final word.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Yeah, they're eating children and grinding up their bones.
Razira just woke up.
Of course she did.
What does Razira say? Bones?
Anyways, what were you saying, Bree?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's just where we're going to end tonight's session. So stick around for the raid. You can use the platinum pieces you get from raiding to help her into the party, and there's probably combat next week, so just saying.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
The first actual combat with Razira.
This is gonna be awesome.
Because every one that we've had since she joined, she has somehow missed.
I am literally just going to take you and I'm going to throw you at them. And you're going, and I'm imagining you're, yes, fastball. I'm going to fastball special you into her face. Hopefully she doesn't unhinge her jaw and swallow you. But then you can just turn into a tiger and she'll explode.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to raid.
Wait, before we raid, what was that? What was that link that we can do to give money to the thing?
Oh yes, you can go to tinyurl.com/VacTerraExtraLife2023 to donate to our team. We are going to go raid Behold Roleplay. They're just on break right now, but they are also doing Extra Life, so we're just going to show them some love.
Hell yeah!
And yeah, we will see you tomorrow for table number 9. Again, that is a no survivors game. If that's not your thing, that's totally okay. But fair warning, that is the gist of it. There will be very unlikely any survivors. So
there's a
I'm
time
not
to
ready.
die.
Have a good night, everyone. We will see you when we see you.
Thank you.